Top Lobster Productions.
Back in 2016,
Criticized by people like this. Newsreaders, politicians, teachers, lecturers. We are in a country and in a world that is being run by unbelievably sick people. The chasm between what we're told is going on and what is really going on is absolutely enormous.
Oh yeah, dude. There's some Nephilim.
It's like we all know what's going down, but no one's saying shit what happened to the home of the brave. These motherfuckers, they controlling us now, and no one's talking about how they made us fight and be slaves. And everybody's just walking around, heading the clouds and wanna wake up to a dead in the grave. But then it's too late, we need to be ready to raise up. Welcome to the end of days.
Everybody is slaves, only some are aware that the government releasing poison in the air.
welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of NDS Chronicles, their show where we read your submitted paranormal testimony. Read it.
Yeah.
I am David Lee Corbo, aka The Raven. That is Top Lobster, the father of disinformation.
I got David to come out today.
Yeah, I was actually
read.
very sleepy.
I said, Dave, do you want to come and read? He said, no, I want to nap. I was like, well, I don't really care.
Well, he set up this wonderful studio. If you're
beautiful.
watching live, you can see this wonderful studio that he set up. He did an excellent job. Let's give Top Lobster his flowers.
Thank you.
And
Thank you. Hold on. Here we go.
It probably was a nightmare. It looks like it was a nightmare.
It was fun.
Oh.
It was a lot of fun to do. Yeah, I enjoyed it. I mean, people can't really see what's going on here. I wouldn't worry about it.
No, I wouldn't worry about it, no.
We're gonna get. Are you gonna plug the Patreon or what?
I don't know. What are we gonna do? I mean, are we gonna cut the stream or are we gonna let it go? Because I could just promote it, or I could tell the people to go there because they're poor.
You should.
Let's let it ride. You want to let it fly? Well, let's let it
No,
fly.
we're not gonna let it fly.
Okay, fine. We're not giving these people anything then. Patreon.com/Nephilim Death Squad, ladies and gentlemen. Go there because sometime around the 30-minute mark, we're going to be going live exclusively to Patreon.com/Nephilim Death Squad, where you can continue enjoying this conversation, sounding off in the live chat, as well as gaining access to our backlog, which we are chipping away at, but it's still pretty substantial. It's still a large. Don't show the people. That's not. Don't do that. That's not good.
Nice. That's a
unbelievable.
hold on.
Oh, did you just dab on the people?
Just dabbed on the audience.
Very disrespectful.
$5 a month. They could join.
They could join. That's
They
right.
could. And we
Wait,
lost
show
it.
them the mommy tier.
Oh yeah, the mommy tier. There it is.
You can sign up for $1,500 a month. We'll call you mommy plus all the other perks. I'm not sure what all the other perks are, but we'll call you mommy. So who really needs?
There really are no other. I mean, telepathy's promised at $33. We haven't made good on that. I honestly haven't even.
That's not true. I think some people got telepathy.
Pre-existing telepathy is a
Yeah.
little bit different.
right, I guess.
They're good though. They're fine. Okay.
And the backlog, all
They
those
know.
things.
Yeah,
Anyway,
join the
guys.
Patreon. Oh, look at this. There's all the buttons at the bottom. This is all up.
Oh, you ninny. Can you guys know we can't? Oh, you can see the buttons. What happened? We got buttons at the bottom.
Yeah. What do you guys think about those buttons at the bottom?
I got to stop the whole show
I'm
now.
gonna fix it.
Get up and fix it.
Kidding me here.
I'll talk to the chat while you do that. I don't know what we're going to read today because Top Lobster invited me over, but nothing was prepared.
Nancy's supposed to prepare, and she hasn't. So.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Nancy, how come you haven't prepared any of our content? I don't understand. Yeah, we can see your camera stuff at the bottom. It's like our penises are showing. That's not good.
Yeah.
Go ahead and get rid of those.
I don't know how.
That was very scary. You press it. Okay, that's cycled one out. Can we do it again? Now we go. Oh, the buttons are gone. Why would that have happened in the first place? We were doing so good.
I don't know.
That's strange. All right, anyway. We're going to read some stories. I don't have any of them pulled up, though. You got to have them pulled up over there.
Yeah.
So I could read them over there.
Oh wait, no, you could pull them up. Give me.
I don't want to do that. All right, fine. I was going to use this just to monitor the people. Isn't this cool back here, though? This little doohickey that Top Lobster has. He turned the TV on its side. I said, well, that's dumb. But then I saw what it do, and that's pretty good, actually. Isn't that cool, guys? It cycles through. It's to tempt you into buying all the merch that Top Lobster
really
hasn't released on his website yet.
I know. Look at that Top Lobster's dog man. Go
That's
ahead
super
and-
dope.
Yeah. All right, we did it. We did it,
We
guys.
did it. Who are we going to
Very
read
cool.
today? I don't know who we're going to read today. I guess we got to go back and
Nancy's
see.
in the chat, and she's not giving us any good feedback.
Nancy, you. Where's my moon map?
She's gonna get tired of you calling her.
You know what's funny is my son today at Disney World. He goes, "What's a moon map?"
It's just crazy.
That's my gun. Yeah, it's comfier if it's over there, and it also has dangerous merchandise. Rest in peace.
Yeah, rest in peace to that.
And I said, it's nothing. It's a joke, and I had to keep it moving because
Not really a joke.
Well, it's not a joke at all, but I didn't know how I was going to explain such a sensitive subject to my 10-year-old. He's only 10 years old.
It's actually very serious, Stephen.
It
is.
is.
Yeah, so I don't know who we should read. We have a couple of people. There's somebody here that is quite interesting. It says, Pastor David. Is this you?
That's odd. We got a Pastor David in the house. He looks very short. It's almost... What?
Nothing. I just like that I could do that now. It scared him. No. I'm going to tell you something.
Okay.
So I went to a coffee shop.
Yeah. Did you go to church this morning? Or no, yesterday morning?
Today is Monday. So no, I didn't. But yes, I did go to church.
Oh, how was it?
It was a
Spanish-English service.
It was in Spanish. I didn't like it.
Yeah.
So I went to a coffee shop on Saturday, and the people there, I'm like looking at the flyers. As a matter of fact, hold on. You know what? I'm gonna get the flyers because
Okay.
they're right.
Can you get
there.
me? Where is it in here?
No, it's not in this room.
Okay. Can you get me a can of Zip Zap water? Because it's hot
Didn't
as.
you just drink one?
I'm thirsty, dude. Good God. Anyway, guys, we're gonna read. He's gonna get a story or something. We got some from 6ix9ine. Nice. I forget where the camera is. I'm not used to it yet. I guess let's start there. Let's start with that's Brody from 6ix9ine, which is June 9th. All right, and we're gonna read that. Did you get? Oh, you got to thank you so much for the Zip Zap. That's a wonderful gesture. Kind man. Okay.
All right, guys.
What is that?
This is actually a really cool thing that we maybe we'll do soon. This is a coffee shop. It's just called like regular coffee.
That's what it's called.
Yeah, just standard coffee.
Straightforward. I like it.
So check it out. I'm like buying coffee, and then I see the biblical calendar. This lady has like she's gonna do a seminar.
A woman, though.
I know. Well, she's doing a seminar about the biblical calendar. She's like a messianic.
Oh, okay.
Pretty cool.
Let me see that.
Yeah, this guy.
Messianic. Are a lot of people saying a lot of cool things
So
about
it's a Christian coffee shop, right?
Yeah.
This guy here is gonna be there.
This looks like Emily Pareca if she was even crazier.
It looks like Emily Pareca if she was somewhat normal.
No, it looks like her if she decided to take on like a
Just be messianic Jewish.
Yeah. Just be. Are you messianic? Shit. all right. Go on.
This one here, the truth of world. This is cool. Like, so this guy's gonna tell you how to talk to Buddhist, Hinduism, all this.
Oh, that's not good.
About Christ.
Oh, okay, cool. Based.
Very cool. This one.
This is how you talk to Buddhists about Christ. Hold on. Is there any kind of?
No way. No, he's just.
And I gotta call Karen. That's who's
Karen.
doing it. Is Karen? Oh my God.
She's a wonderful lady. This one here. This one fucks.
That guy is
Look at
a
this.
chocolate man.
It's like it's oddly printed.
The prophet Larry Bird.
The prophet Larry Bird. And it looked like, they have the Ark of the Covenant here. I don't know if you guys could see that.
That's pretty cool.
I know right away when I saw that, I was like, look at the symbology, dog. And this
Yeah.
guy's out here, spiritual warfare, deliverance, healing. But he's going to be at a
shit.
coffee shop doing at a coffee
He's gonna be
shop.
delivering people at a coffee shop.
So I went there this morning, David.
Yeah.
And I got some more coffee. And I
Okay.
walk in with this T-shirt.
Yeah.
And which
That
you
one, the
can
one you're
buy
wearing?
at Nephilim Death Squad.
I should have wore a shirt.
I mean, no, you can buy this at fucking toplobster.com. So they go, actually, look at that shirt. That's going to be out pretty soon. This is cool. This is our youth service. All right, Portal Pod or Renties, whatever.
That one's good too. I like that one.
Yeah. But I went in there and the guy goes, "Oh, nice shirt," and he says it like that too. And I was like,
What was it? The prophet Larry Bird?
"No,
Maybe
no,
so?
it was a white guy. Thank God. I'm
okay.
not gonna talk to you.
You thought he was gonna steal it from you.
Just take it, whatever
Whatever
you want,
man.
It's a large. So I walk in, I'm talking to the guy, and he's like, "So what is that? What's that mean, Nephilim Death Squad?" And I was like, "Oh, it's my show." And he was like, "You do a show?" And I'm like,
yeah.
He's like, "You live around here?" And I'm like, "Yeah."
Like, I'll
And
kill you. I'll come to your house.
no, so he's like, "That's crazy that you do a show around here." He's like, "Why are you around here? Like, where are you from?" They know I'm not from here.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm like, I'm from New York, but I do a show. I live, and I'm just chatting it up with them. So I think we should go over there. It would be fun. Definitely go to see.
Where is it?
It's right by where First Watch is, right? It's right by First Watch.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
But on the other side,
That's down the road a little bit. Yeah. Down
it's in
441.
the thing. Yeah. So there you go. This is gonna be
All right.
real nice. I told him, I was like, listen, we say a lot of slurs.
Yeah. And he's like, I like that.
He's like, I say slurs when I pray. I was like, perfect. You love this
Whoa.
show.
You say slurs to the Lord?
Pastor David. Are we reading Pastor David?
No.
No.
We're gonna read this
I
one
like.
that I
You know what I
lost.
really like about this? I can
What's
show
that?
off my shoes. So it's like
Yeah, I wish I would have known. I wouldn't have wore these poppy stompers.
Poppy
That's what
stompers.
my
Look at
wife
those.
calls them, poppy stompers.
look at those. Come on, dog. You kidding
I didn't
me?
know our shoes were gonna be in the. I would
Well,
have wore
they're not.
gold
not.
Air Maxes. Hold on a second. What? I can't even find this thing. Oh my god.
It's right there. 7.
This is a MacBook. I've never used it. No, we're gonna talk to Brody, or we're gonna read Brody. Brody is
6'9". Damn,
6'9".
look fine. All right.
All right. So Brody says, "Hello, gentlemen." Hello, Brody.
Hi, Brody.
Hi, Brody. Oh wait, are we supposed to play the music?
Oh yeah. We got music. Go ahead. It's not playing. Oh, there we go.
Is it supposed to be spooky? All right, let's see what this is. I hope this email finds you both doing well. That doesn't sound spooky enough for the. I really enjoy listening to your thoughts and ideas. Great to see young Christian brothers searching for the truth and sharing the process with others. Oh,
I
thank
feel like, where's the insults? I feel like he's about to insult us.
you. You guys are pieces of keep up the good work. This paper goes along with the 2 before I said. You sent 2 other. Nancy, what is going on here? This is so disorganized. I'm a huge fan of disabled Iraq war veterans. Oh, no. He's a huge fan and a disabled Iraq war veteran. Did we read this already?
I don't know. Maybe. Nancy.
Wait, no, there's something in it about circumcision. Let's keep going.
Oh.
He's a disabled Iraq war veteran. Not a fan of those. He's not a fan of them. I'm a fan of them.
Does it have anything to do with the circumcision, or are we just...
It's down. It says, I see the word circumcision. It's not very far.
Okay, keep going.
A fellow brother lover. Wait, what? A fellow brother lover of the one truth and teacher.
This is worse than, like, I feel like you read better not in front when there's people in front of David.
I thought he was a brother
just,
lover.
You're
I
just
don't know.
stumbling. All right, pull it together.
Okay, I'm
Let's
sorry.
go. That's right.
Compose. Lover of the one truth and teacher of our Father's word. Grab your popcorn. Y'all take care and rock on, Brody. That's like a sign-off thing. All right, anyway.
Okay.
What I miss today is this battle against darkness. What most miss today. Look at that.
Hold on. You know what, David?
Yeah.
Please, I'll read it.
Okay, can you start it? Can you start, and then I'll pull it together, I guess,
All right.
at some point.
I don't know. Is this like spooky? Is this a spooky part?
No, turn off the music. That's what it is. It's very disorientating. We can't have this until it's spooky.
Somebody
it
write
gets
that
spooky-
down. Someone write that down. He said disorientating.
That's a friggin' word, dude.
No.
Disorientating. That's a word. As a cultural terrorist, Kanye West in the background.
No,
okay,
hold on.
Disorientating.
Because they're about to tell you that it's not.
Disorienting?
Go ahead, look it up.
Motherfucker.
Stop the show.
It's disorienting, isn't it? It's not disorientating? Oh, no.
Yeah, it's really bad. All right, here we go. I'll
Okay.
read it. Hold on. What most miss today...
No, it's not spooky yet.
It might be.
Turn it... Okay.
In this battle of darkness.
Yeah. All right.
Is Deuteronomy 32 and Psalm 28. The nations all turned over to the sons of God. It is disorienting, right?
Yeah, but I took a nap before this, so that could just be what's happening. I don't know. Go on.
Angels that again became wicked and betrayed him.
Yeah.
This is where all the demonic pagan theologies and secret societies come out of what we see today. Any religion that denies the Son.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
This also answers your questions about the...
Ooh, did you turn the music up when you said...
Did he like that?
Did you do that?
I didn't do it.
That just happened? That's spooky.
As
This
they
feels
were
like Harry
once
Potter music.
Yeah, I know. They were once chosen at Babel as God's one people. They whacked out, denied Jesus. They had him murdered when Judas was possessed by Satan willingly.
Yeah.
His death on the cross reversed everything. Now we can all be part of the kingdom. Yeah. So what is this guy telling us? Did we know?
Not sure.
That's fine. Okay.
Something about circumcision is coming up. Wait a second, Top.
What?
This is 13 pages long.
No.
They
got us.
Wait a second.
Is this you?
Tom Sarotnak? You son of a Tom.
Tom wrote in a different name. He's like, now that I got you in.
Wait. Do we really start with a 13-page? Is that what we want to do here?
I just want to.
That's why the spooky music is playing. This is crazy.
I just want to make it clear that this was your decision to choose Brody.
Well, Brody chose 13 pages. That's a children's book.
Oh, speaking of.
Well, is there anything to speak of?
Yeah, we were writing a children's book.
I mean, you wrote the first one. Sounded great. I mean, if I was 7, I'd go, yeah.
Hell yeah. I think it's good. We're working on getting it illustrated. So
Mommy Mac said this show is the definition of disorientating. Disorientating. Disorientating is a real word.
I guess it's the name of the show. All right. So what am I still reading this or what?
No, we gotta come back to Brody. Brody gotta get a whole episode, man. I can't just do. We need some quick bangers.
Well, what else are we doing?
I guess we're doing Chronicles, but I mean,
Yeah, so should we do? I don't know.
fine. Let's just power through it then.
Okay.
We can't talk to each other anymore.
They lost their singular promise, and us Gentiles are now all invited to the kingdom. The only way is through God's Son. Goes much deeper than this, but that's the gist. Yeah, I know. All right, so Paul tells us what a real and circumcision now is.
This is where I saw the circumcision.
Okay, Romans 2:28. Yeah, this isn't spooky.
This is just about. Well, I mean, circumcision is.
Depends on if you're circumcised or for me, it's a little spooky, but I'm
It's
not.
spooky.
Anyway, so
Fine. Do we have like.
for he is not a real who is only one outwardly, nor is true circumcision something external and physical. 29. But he is a who is one inwardly. And true circumcision is circumcision of the heart by the Spirit, not by the fulfillment of the letter of the law. His praise is not from men, but from God. Then Satan entered Judas, the one called Iscariot, who was one of the 12 disciples, and he went away and discussed with the chief priests and officers how he might betray him and hand him over to them. They were delighted and agreed to give him money. Did you see this part in The Chosen? I just found it interesting, like how.
No, I've been in Disney World.
Oh yeah, I mean it's really the same thing. But it's when they haggle over the 30 pieces of silver, it's just very funny because it's like the most ever.
No, I didn't see that. I keep meaning to watch it, and then I haven't watched it at all. I'm doing the opposite of watching The Chosen, which is watching the original Marvel films with my son.
Oh right,
because he was like
just Nephilim,
just terrible. Yeah, I have to keep explaining to him. It's like, see, they're doing it by their own power.
This is actually really bad. Oh, let's check that out. This is gonna really piss people off.
Oh, Little Seasoners, I like that.
Shout out you guys.
I like that. That's really good. I'm not gonna lie. This feels super long. And if you go through it, I'm not. It's all.
He's just quoting scripture. He's just
literally
making us read
just.
the
I'm
Bible.
going through it. It's like literally all of it is scripture, which is like, I'm on page 6. It's still scripture.
Yeah.
I think we got to come back to Brody.
All right, Brody.
Brody.
You know what, Brody? Rewrite it.
Brody, rewrite the whole thing, Brody. No. Don't do that. We're just playing. We'll come back to it. We'll do it. We're going to do it, Brody. But not right now. Okay. I see. I can't even figure how to navigate your to get back to these things.
It's funny because I lost it too. And now I can't see anything.
Unbelievable. Where is Nancy?
Nancy.
Okay. If I go Google document home. Oh, that didn't work.
Oh, I see. Okay, here we go. Tyler. It says Tyler possessed. That's 3 pages. We could do 3. What do we think, guys?
Yeah, 3 pages is reasonable. How do you MacBook, motherfucker, and get back to...
What are you trying to do?
Oh,
You
never
wanna-
mind. I found it.
Okay, there you go.
Thanks.
This one says Jordan Succinct Banger. Okay,
Succinct.
banger. 1 page. Let's do that.
Okay. All right, let's do that. That's from 627, huh?
Damn.
Okay.
All right, go
We
ahead.
got it.
You
All right.
read it.
I'm back now.
Ready?
Yeah.
On 3. 1, 2, 3,
3.
go.
Oh, you're going to play... Okay. Hey, guys. I just started listening to your podcast a few months back, and I realized recently, as I tune in more frequently, that we are very much on the same page. Oh.
Anywho,
He thinks he's cool. Anywho.
ban the Ouija board. That's fucking. I forgot about that.
Oh, wait.
design.
Nancy's in here. Should we... She's highlighting things. Okay. Anywho... Today, I heard an episode of you two reading creepy email stories from listeners while your children raised hell in the background. That's Top's kids.
That was probably my kids.
My kid's very well behaved. I've beaten him into submission. And I thought it was hilarious, truly. So I figured I'd send you one of my many life stories to be used as fodder in your comedy canons of reactions and bumbling pronunciations. No offense, very offensive. I find that to be disorientating. One request, please have your children screaming as you read this. Thanks. They're at the other house. You're going to have to go get them. So he goes, here's the story. Back in 2016, I had an experience in which I became possessed by an evil spirit.
Whoa.
This is a possessee. Oh.
Very nice.
Momentarily, thankfully. And I tried to my 36-year-old sister in front of her 2-year-old son. who awakened to meet his mother in the bedroom on the bedroom floor. Waves of shame. Jeez, I'm
Whoa,
sure
was
she deserved it.
Was she sleeping?
Somebody was sleeping. I think the kid was sleeping, and then he woke up to her getting choked on his bedroom floor.
That's kind of crazy.
That is. I think the music was appropriate.
Yeah, no, I just stopped it for when we talk. But then when we don't talk, then I'll play it
nice.
again.
That's a nice little touch. I like what you're doing.
If I remember.
I
think I'm going to do a 3 in here, right? Like,
yeah, like it click, 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 click. But how would you get
here.
it to do that? All right.
Keep reading.
We're going to get Nancy in the studio.
I love this one. It's great.
There we go. Female skull, male skull.
All right, go ahead, David.
Anywho. My wife and sister both attest to the dramatic change of personality, speech patterns, and even accent. I sounded more ghetto than usual, kind of like a... Oh, that's, Wiggers are demonic. After having jumped off of my sister's limp body and a sudden realization of the grave reality of the situation, I proceeded to run around the house and collect all the phones so that no one could call the cops, of course. This is like a Dave Chappelle stand-up show. Dave Chappelle chokes you and collects your phone so you can't record them. I eventually fled and was picked up 2 days later by the sheriff's department at my new job on the first day. Waves of shame. More waves of shame. This event, for which I was gracefully forgiven of by my family, culminated in a 45-day jail stint in early 2018. While incarcerated, I had several conversations with a self-proclaimed Satanist, appropriately named L.A. Not
Marzulli?
Not Marzulli.
I don't think so.
He's not a Satanist.
He's a Zionist. It's a little different. No, that's not nice.
That's not nice.
That's
dude.
not nice.
I saw you looking for the button.
Oh, yeah. I don't like that I said
We
that.
like L.A. Marzulli. He's a Zionist.
It's crazy because there's a guy, Alan Didio.
Alan Didio.
He's been on Merkel a couple of times.
That sounds familiar.
I seen him on Instagram,
Symptom.
and he's like, all of his content is like, why Israel is great. And I'm just like, dude, read the room.
Yeah.
It's really bad.
We're not a fan of the right now.
As a matter of fact, the guy at the coffee shop asked me,
how do you feel about the
I didn't get into it with him, but there you go. Fear not. So he just looks at me and he goes, are you like that? Swear to God. And I said, no, my nose is just broken, but I'm Puerto Rican.
Yeah.
And the other guy was Puerto Rican. He was like, cool. And I was like,
what's that mean?
What
color is this guy?
White
Really?
dude.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know. I was getting like
the way you're describing him, maybe it's because of the Larry Bird thing, but I'm just like, he's black.
He's a tall white guy.
Black.
Played for the Celtics.
Could be. Oh wait, I thought Larry Bird was certainly black. I thought he had to be black, dude. Oh my God, I had no idea. All right. Put the spooky music back on. Oh, I just opened CapCut. That's not what he says in the story.
All right, so here we go. LA had successfully petitioned the jail for a set of tarot cards that he would use frequently in his cell. Should we talk about
Oh my God.
Can we talk about
Is that
that?
appropriate?
Nancy? Can we answer her? I mean, can she answer us?
Yeah, Nancy, say something for yourself. Oh wait, there's a chat over here. It's got bubbles in it. She just said hero.
Hero cat face.
Yeah. Nancy, we'd like to publicly scold you. Is it possible? Let us know. Okay, so we say he was no slouch. LA had successfully petitioned the jail for a set of tarot cards that he would use frequently in his cell, and he was in the process of suing that same jail for access to the Satanic Bible. Oh, wow, that's crazy. So they denied him access to the Satanic Bible, which he was going to sue for, but they were like, here's some tarot cards.
It's like really the same thing.
Yeah. He would go into the library regularly, have meetings with his lawyer, and at one point he would let me read his court case. Based on what I saw, I would guess that he eventually won. Damn. This motherfucker, did he use Satan to do it? Did he?
What did Nancy say? Did she answer?
Nothing. So far she just said hero, and now she's not responding. I think because she knows she's in trouble. During one of my conversations with LA about the evil, intelligent, deceptive nature of the disembodied spirits that he was interacting with, he casually mentioned that Hillary Clinton was one of ours. meaning she was satanic. So you were trying to be like, dude, these spirits that are dealing through these cards are demonic. And he was like, Hillary Clinton's actually one of our friends. She said, what is the question? We'd like to publicly scold you.
No, we'd like to say what you did.
Yeah, well, that's the part of it. Yeah. We'd like to drag you.
There's a fire. There's a fire, and it's coming from inside the house.
Yes.
That's okay. All right, let's go.
Unbelievable.
Being utterly horrified, I put the unpleasant event out of my mind for the most part until recently. While undergoing a multiplicity of synchronicities, thank God I picked this part up, associated with...
Wait. A what of what?
A multiplicity of synchronicities associated with the writing of my book and the age of revealing that we now find ourselves in. I happened upon stories of a 600-year-old cryptid known as Melusine.
Okay, let's look to the footnotes that Nancy wrote. She's doing a great job, so I feel bad that we have to scold her.
But we have to yell at you.
Yeah.
Melusine, pronounced Melusine, is also given. So it's a legendary figure from European folklore depicted as a mermaid, sometimes with two tails, as a serpent from the waist down.
Oh, that from Starbucks.
Yeah, look at this. It's crazy looking. Can you see that?
Not even hot.
No, it's weird. It's got like...
Is that a dog tail?
Well, it's showing you how she digests bodies, which is crazy.
Can you bring that up for the people?
No.
All right.
I could. You give me a second.
Okay. In the meantime, we're going to scold Nancy. So Nancy that...
she's very nice.
She's a lovely person, and I love Nancy. That's why I'm very disappointed in her. She was not only using grok, which, hey, we're all guilty of using grok.
I use it. You
use it a lot.
Yeah.
You should be scolded for it. I don't use it.
It's useful.
I don't talk to it at all. Actually, I talked to it recently. I said something. I forgot what I said. Either way, Nancy, are we sharing this? Look at that. Oh, look, she's even got a picture of... Did she do this?
Oh, somebody did that. Yeah,
somebody
that's
did
great. Okay, I mean, you want to pull it up now?
The multiplicity of synchronicity.
All right, well, there it is.
There you go. And you got the little mermaid down there.
Yeah. So, yeah, this is Melusine. It even has an anatomy, which is kind of crazy.
How do they know?
Melusine was cursed by her mother to become half serpent every Saturday. Until she married a man who would respect her privacy on Saturdays.
Only one day? That's not so bad.
Not look upon her or accept her as she was. It's like, what is she doing? Like, that's like a sacrilege of the Sabbath almost.
Well, that's like a day at the beach, isn't it? Every Saturday now you have to be in the water because I don't know.
It's interesting. Did you see my thread from this morning?
No, I don't read what you.
Yeah, I know you don't.
I was in Disney.
Yeah, I know, but so what?
I gotta read that.
No, it was important. It was a thread about the days of the week. It's kind of crazy.
Oh, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
Yeah, so here we go.
Like that. Was that a butt plug?
Yeah, but this is I'll pull up this thread
right now.
But
this is more important.
Yeah, ever wonder why the days of the week are named what they are? And then I just go through. I actually did use AI to do this, Nancy.
100% horrible person.
Monday after the moon. That's why in Spanish it's
Monday.
It's lunes.
Yeah.
So it's linked to Nana.
Nana.
What's her name? Tuesday, the Norse god of
Tyr.
war.
Yeah, Tyr.
Wednesday is named after Odin.
Yeah.
Woden.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Thursday.
Yeah. The worst one is Saturday though. Friday is what is this?
Freya. Yeah, it's Freya.
Yeah, Freya,
which is like
love and fertility.
That's that.
Saturday is
Saturn Day. Yeah.
Cronus. I feel like this is making me feel like what's his name? The guy.
Donut.
not Donut.
What up, Donut?
Brian.
Oh yeah, you got to say like a lot more.
It's like that's why it's like Saturday, bro, because it's like
zoinks.
That's not nice.
But we have to know. I love Brian, so we have to Nancy because she.
We're back to Nancy.
That's right. She was using AI not only to she's just communicating with the demons, but she's asking it tarot questions.
Yeah. Hold on. Very disrespectful from Emily.
What else is new?
What else is new? It's obvious that you used AI.
Is it that obvious?
That's why.
Is it so obvious, Emily?
Most of your posts I ignored.
Is it
Emily,
so obvious, Emily?
It's actually very funny because Emily, I've got you beat by like 50,000 followers.
Yeah, how about that?
Not
Emily.
nice. Okay. Go follow Emily if you.
It's so obvious.
You want to be Catholic.
Go
or
follow
something.
Emily if it's so obvious.
Jesus Christ. Anyway, is there like so?
Oh,
all right,
y'all
she's
tripping? That's funny.
Cursed by her mother to be. Yeah, that's a dope one. These
like
will
that.
probably never come out, but you'll see them here. Whatever. Half serpent every Saturday.
Yeah. Oh, but
So it's like-
but Nancy was using tarot.
Okay, yes. Go ahead. Explain what she. Well, I'll
I don't
tell you.
really
She
know
did
what
it
she
to me.
did. Yeah, I don't even know what she did.
She did.
I don't know what she did.
It was a Where is Nancy? Is
Nancy,
she writing?
No, she just said scold away.
Okay, so this is what Nancy did.
Masochistic.
It's like 3 a.m. or something like that.
Oh, of course it was.
It honestly, hold on. It might have been 3 a.m.
It probably was. She probably hit you up at 3 a.m. on the dot.
She just like floated out of her bed. She,
Sorry, I was talking to demons
Here we go.
demon.
let me see. Yeah. I can't even tell. How do I see what time did she?
You gotta like pull it to the side, and it'll kind of tell you. Which it doesn't always work. Oh, the moon map. This
moon
is
map.
a great one. The moon map is a great one. I
Yeah,
really
that'll
love
come
that.
out eventually.
Eventually, I love that.
Maybe. Listen, if you guys beg for it enough, I'll put it
I
out.
just like it to come out.
Yeah, she hasn't said any. I don't know when she said this. Oh, here it is. Wednesday. No. It was 6:29 in the morning, which is
fuck?
3 in the morning for her.
That's literally 3 in the morning
It's
for her.
3:30.
Nancy, what the? It's 3:30.
Yeah, it was 6. Yeah, so yeah.
Hey,
yeah.
Nancy. What the are you doing?
What are you doing, Nancy? Because it's 3 in the. That is 3, right? Because is the math correct?
I don't think it's a 4-hour time difference. I think it's a 3-hour time difference.
Nancy. So
What the
she just sends me a screenshot, the chariot, and I will read it. It's actually interesting. We're reading
Oh, great.
Nancy's
We're gonna read tarot
Chronicles.
on the go. Stay out of it. She says, "Stay out of it, Raven." Nancy, you. All right, go on.
Okay.
How come she didn't care what my tarot was? Go on.
Well, you already had your tarot read by
By a
somebody
homosexual from
in New Orleans. I got my tarot read by a Nephilim.
Yeah.
So, why the chariot? Top Lobster seems to embody an assertive and aggressive persona, I guess. Possibly someone who leads or is highly involved in pushing forward with a specific ideology or group identity. The chariot represents the indomitable drive to charge forward. And it's funny because that is true, but
Indomitable.
yeah, just like especially lately.
Abominable.
It's funny because it's true lately. But I
Abdominal.
told her, don't ever do that again. You're using ChatGPT to
Read tarot.
read tarot. I can't think of any. Is it less satanic because it's like a double negative? Does it cancel?
I don't think it cancels it out.
It's wild.
And then it was just because of her curiosity that fell upon her at 3:30 in the morning.
This is why we can't trust women to do anything.
This is why you can't trust women.
Nancy,
I thought you could trust an Asian woman.
I don't even know if she's Asian.
That's true.
She's too tall to be Asian to be. So I just told her. I said,
I saw her, but she's very tall. I never got a good look at her eyes because they were
They
were all the way up
They
there.
look squinty, but like it was the angle.
kind of foggy from so far away.
I said, "Are you using a digital Ouija board to read tarot? Have we taught you nothing, Nancy?"
What did she say to that?
She said, "What time is Chronicles tomorrow?" I was like,
What a look! There she is. The white girl in me took over. Unfucking believable, Nancy.
crazy."
This is why if we're gonna employ her, and then she's gonna be like, "Whoops, we have demons now. We have demons in the office. Whoops, my bad.
Seriously,
I was in
shortly
the
after-
office at 3:30 in the morning summoning demons. Whoops."
I was beset upon by spiritual attack shortly after this.
That's right. I blame it on her.
I blame you.
Oh,
That's a good shirt. Chicken swingers.
oh, I like that one.
It's kind of up though.
That's a little bit racist. No, I guess it's not racist. It's anti-Semitic. Apparently, those are different things. Okay, so
Melusine
600
is
creepy.
the-
Yeah, we know what it is.
Her mother made her a serpent, and she's clearly not, because she becomes a serpent on Saturdays. Saturn days. It's like Saturn days, like bro, like zoinks. And
Zoinks.
yeah. Okay, so let's keep reading. I'm sorry, we got really distracted.
This was Nancy.
She's depicted as half serpent, half human female succubus with wings. She's said to be the progenitor of the line of the French-English kings of the Plantagenet dynasty.
Plantagenet
Dynasty.
Plantagenet.
From the region of Anjou during the Middle Ages.
Anjou. Isn't that like that like a sauce on a ribeye?
Isn't this like, does this have anything to do with like the French Quarter in New Orleans?
Nerlens.
New Orleans, because that place is like kind of haunted.
Oh, it's super haunted.
Yeah.
Nerlens.
Okay, there's a lot of weird going on with
I don't
this.
know. It's just a string of bad words that I'm mad at.
So cool Nephilim side Side note, Anju comes from the Latin word Andicavi from the root Gaelish word Andy, meaning
Is
below.
that Gaelish? I don't think that's Gaelish, dude. That's goulash. That's Gaulish.
Gaulish? I don't know what that means.
Gaelic is Gae something or another. This is Gaulish.
I don't know half these words. This
Dude,
guy
there are a bunch of really upsetting words. Like all of them, there's just like quotations around words that I've never seen.
They know that we're not going to be able to pronounce
This
it. Which
is
funny.
really problem.
So the word
problematic.
Andy means below, as in underworld, and Kavi from the words Kawaro or Kawar or Kor, meaning hero, underworld hero. Oh, so yeah, like men of renown, this kind of stuff.
Underworld hero.
Yeah, champion, giant, respectively.
Okay.
Yeah, so hero usually means giant or champion. That's like kind of what the Raphaim mean. Right?
It's old French according to Taffy.
Okay, Old French. All right, so take that for what it's worth. Yeah,
Not worth anything to me.
No, that is interesting because they're saying that these words are basically like a hand down from possible Nephilim genetics. That's kind of interesting.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, so this new understanding of the succubus serpent spurred my memory of the unfortunate event that I have come to terms with the fact that I was indeed by King Charles. What the
Did we miss
King Charles's great grandma. Wait.
More greats than that. Great grandma. That's exactly how many.
See, no. What he's done here is he's written a book, and then gave us the. He's just given us like these little.
It's like a teaser.
A teaser. He's got and goes anyway. God bless you. See you later.
So you want us to ask?
He wants us to beg.
Jordan, you want us to ask about the.
I simply refuse.
I won't ask.
I don't care about your Jordan.
I hope it happens again. Who's 626?
I don't know. Tyler was possessed. That was interesting though.
Did you read Tyler Was Possessed?
No, so I'm trying to like still chew on this thing with Jordan. What does one story have to do with the next?
Well, he said that he met a Satanist, and the Satanist said Hillary Clinton fucks with us. And then the next thing you know, was he by that thing? Let's go back. Hillary Clinton. Wait. Fast forward 10 days or so in jail. I find myself waking from a dream. In that dream, I was, well, there's no way to say this, from behind by a flying female serpent that had a ghoulish head of Hillary Clinton.
I must have missed that whole.
Okay, see.
I think I
How
missed
the
that whole
fuck did you
paragraph.
just not read? I said something's wrong here. We're missing some.
Huge context clues. I was like, none of this makes any sense.
He said, during one of my conversations with LA about the evil, intelligent, deceptive nature of disembodied spirits that he was interacting with the tarot, he casually had mentioned that Hillary Clinton was one of ours. Fast forward 10 days or so, she rapes me.
From behind. She rapes you from behind.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
You just left that out, huh? What happened to that?
Me?
Yeah.
My
How did
bad.
you skip that?
I skipped it because we got we were talking about Melusine, and I was like really angry with Nancy.
This is Nancy's fault.
Yeah. Basically, Nancy kind of gets the story of, this is like, I got, God bless you. That's
God
kind of, God bless. Peace.
God bless you.
I'm out.
God
Raped.
bless. All right. So the female serpent with the head of Hillary Clinton, and then he says, being utterly horrified, I put the unpleasant event out of my mind for the most part until recently while undergoing a multiplicity of synchronicities. Motherfucker. That's where you picked up. You saw the juicy words and you said, I want to go there. Associated with the writing of my book. So he wants us to tell us about the book.
Right. He wants to sell some books.
Is it called The Multiplicity of Synchronicities?
Oh, wait up. So is he saying that he
was doing research for the book and came across this thing, Melusine, and then as he discovered it, he was like, that's what me.
Oh, did you write a story about what you?
It's called What Me.
That's a banger title. Jordan, that's a great title.
Jordan, you can keep it. All right, well, tell us how that goes. Tell me, give us an update on your book, The Multiplicities of the Things That Me. and we'll talk about it in the future, Jordan.
Awesome.
Oh, you want to talk? That's interesting too. Multiplicities of synchronicities, and then what's synchronistic about? Well, I discovered this thing while doing the research for the book, and
Yeah.
it also me.
I like it.
That's a synchronicity.
I like it. It was like it's almost like guys we, but
the multiplicity of the guys we. All right, so let's read.
how does this wait up? No, because now I find myself opening this thing again.
Hmm?
So because I don't see anything in this. How did it? I guess if it you from behind.
Oh,
it's got
you're
a
looking to
tail.
see if it's got a dick, is what you're looking to
Well,
see.
she gave us the anatomy, but it's like
Okay, well, let's go back and look
there's
at
an
the anatomy.
entire human being inside there, just like decaying, which is
Well,
really cool.
honestly, I mean, yeah, it does have a whole tail, and you could jam that up inside you, couldn't it?
This is crazy. It does have everything with it. Oh, there's like teeth underneath it. There's a crazy because it's like a serpent as well.
Yeah, it looks like a fanged serpent.
This is nice. Harpy feet.
Who provided this? Was this Nancy?
I assume this was Nancy.
Nancy, wonderful work.
A long digestive tract. There's like eggs inside of it. Eggs, yellow eggs. And then a long tail, serpent-like tail. That's crazy, dude.
The tail's confusing me though. What is? Oh! So that is a tail, and that other thing is a flappy bit that they've peeled back to show you
Yeah, it's like opened.
how it would look. Because that's confusing me. But now that I'm looking at just the tail, yeah, she could put that in you. I wonder how much of that he took.
Damn, dude.
How much of that did you take, Jordan?
Was it that, or was it like the Futanari succubus type thing where these things are androgynous in a way and can kind of
Oh, well, it had Hillary Clinton's face.
Does it-
And this Hillary Clinton is a lovely lady.
does it have a cloaca?
I mean, yeah, I would say it's a snake. And so, yes.
Ugh, that's rough.
Snakes
dude.
definitely don't have two holes. They don't have a pooper and a pisser. They
Wow.
got that. They got that. Mixed up bad boy.
To be honest, I don't know much about snakes.
My mother, she breeds ball pythons,
Okay,
so I know quite a bit about snakes.
so they
my
do
will.
have
Cloacas, yes.
And like the penis, is there a penis in the cloaca?
No.
So how does that work?
I don't know how that works. Actually, that's a good question. No idea. Maybe there's a penis.
Hidden penis.
Do birds have penises?
Yeah, I don't know. I see them in the back. They all the time, but I don't ever see a penis.
Well, I learned once that eagles will have sex in free fall.
Oh, that's pretty cool. I know ducks have penises.
Oh
like,
yeah, they're
like
all squiggly.
spirally. All right, and anyway,
Oh, they have the famous penis, and that's why we know
Tyler.
about it. Tyler.
he was possessed.
Yes,
3
he
pages.
was. I knew it. 3 pages? Okay, fine.
Hey, Top Lobster, Raven.
Hi.
Love all you guys' work. Oh,
Aw, thanks.
thanks.
Spooky. Oh, we didn't read we didn't have that music for getting
spooky-
by Hillary Clinton.
The spookiest part, you know what? Yeah, let's go back and let's keep
I got
opening this guy's
raped
story.
by Hillary Clinton.
All right. Y'all help me feel sane discussing stuff I learned about years ago. Being a conspiracy theorist, I feel very alone. Bro Grove was awesome, by the way. Even better
thank
than
you.
the last one. Also, you were there.
were
Tyler. Oh, wait up. Is this Tyler that bought the ball gags? I got him over here.
Oh, I thought this was Tyler, the producer, who was possessed by a demon.
No, this is definitely this Tyler. When I saw him, I was like, this guy. I was like, I don't know, dude. You know what? There might be, maybe that ball gag is kind of
Haunted? Why does he
Haunted.
still have the ball gag? You
it-
felt bad because he spent money on it.
He
It's
spent
like, what
money
am I
on
supposed
it.
to do with this?
I really appreciate that, Tyler.
Oh, you know what? I have a faceless mask, like Faceless's mask,
Oh, yeah.
and we can use it as set decor on a head, and we could put the ball gag in it.
That is actually
That's pretty,
pretty
cool.
great. Yeah, I will put it right. Well, we'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Okay, I like that. Maybe right
That's
there
pretty
behind
good.
you.
Yeah. Or just move the out and get more of the stuff.
Why don't you just put it on? You just gotta put the
I
ball
don't want
gag
to put
in.
the ball gag on.
Okay, so he went. Yeah, it was pretty fun. Thanks for coming, man. Even went on a side quest from Top this time. So
Yep, yeah, that's definitely him.
yeah, this is Tyler. What's up, brother? I feel compelled to share my story, but it's not all that extreme.
Nancy says play creepypasta music. Oh yeah, Nancy, because we're just doing a show and we'll
Yeah.
just produce it live, huh? We'll just do it live. Nancy thinks it's so easy.
What is creepypasta music? I don't know what that means.
I don't know.
I'll look for it later.
You're a creepypasta fan now, don't you know? Don't they play music while you read those things?
Guys, if you haven't watched,
Good God. There we go. I haven't
listen-
because I've been in Disney World.
if you haven't listened to, did you go to Disney World? Yeah, tell us about Disney.
I went to Disney. I went to like a park. I went to the water park. I went to Blizzard Beach.
You paid to go in?
Well, what was interesting is we got into Blizzard Beach plus a hotel. All in is $200.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know what black market website my wife found it on. But
I told you about the crackhead carry thing, right? Where I bought it on the side of the road. It was a whole thing.
Oh yeah, don't do that. No, I didn't do that.
Okay.
Speaking of carry, I could have carried my gun in there. They never checked in my bags, and I was like, motherfucker, I really could have
So
got
what
my
happened?
gun.
How was it?
It was fine. You know, honestly, spent like a crazy amount of money on food.
It's
like
food. It's the food.
all
that
in.
they
I think I spent like $500 like extra.
one day on food.
Well, not just food. It's like all the dumb knickknacks. But honestly, my biggest takeaway was that Disney, and I tweeted it. I said Disney World is for 3 types of people. You could break them into 3 categories.
I don't read your tweets.
Really, it's 2 categories.
Did you tweet it or did AI tweet it?
I tweeted it. Yeah, it wasn't AI because I'm sure there was misspellings and words that were made up.
So what did you say?
I said that the 3 categories you could break up Disney goers into are families, just people just bringing their kids,
You guys.
just normal folk
Yep.
want to have a good time with their kids. Well, this is now this also, yeah, sluts.
Right.
I
I agree with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then freaks of nature that couldn't possibly exist outside of an empire of decadence and tolerance.
Yeah. Disney adults is what you're talking about.
And it's more than just that. There's just like these freakish goblin people. You know what I mean? Like, okay, here's one, for example. This was very weird. And maybe this is anti-Semitic, but I was so there were, right?
Okay.
And it was like, I look over, this is actually really up when I think about it, but I looked over and I saw a child dragging his clubfoot.
How do you know that they were?
Well, hold on. So I look over and he's dragging his foot. He's a toddler. And I go, my God, look at this poor dysgenic child. What happened to him? Because he looks
They're inbreeding for the Messiah.
Yeah, they're having sex a lot
Yeah.
with each other is what I mean to say. So, and I look up at his parents and they are like decked out. Like he's
Big hat.
no, he's got a little hat, but curly things.
Yeah.
But then he's got this disheveled white shirt that looks like it's made of some traditional fabric. And it's got like tassels hanging off of it.
Yeah.
And all of them were dragging their foot.
They're Orthodox.
I
Yeah.
think they were actually lying because they probably just finished parking in a handicap spot that they shouldn't have been in.
They know all the schemes.
They know all the schemes,
They created
yeah.
the schemes.
But they're all like the place was honestly the dysgenic freaks. I saw a couple of 600-pound park hoppers. You know what I mean? Like a couple of ladies, single ladies, no children.
Yeah.
You know, Mickey Mouse ears, 600 pounds each.
Yeah. I like
But
that.
they were far and few in between. Mostly sluts. People that were like not like they had their teenage daughters in thong bikinis at Blizzard Beach.
Yeah.
And I'm going, who are the thong bikinis for? The toddlers?
That's what you get. I
All
went
the
to
toddlers?
all the resorts that I've been going. I just go to like the resorts now because we're in Florida. Why the would I go anywhere else? And it's like there's always like a couple of people, and they just come out. I'm like, why are you wearing a thong? This is like a kids resort. And there's
Yeah.
kids, but they're like, I'm gonna show my whole asshole.
Yo, and it's crazy because you're like, we're on the steps, dude.
Yeah, so they're like in front of you,
and
you're
I'm like looking up, and I'm just like, this is your all. If you farted right now, I would just get a forked tongue of particle blasted at me, go left and right around the fabric and straight into my eye. I'd get pink eye.
This is the crazy thing, and I've been really thinking about this, and I tell my wife this all the time.
Yeah,
women have a lot of nerve doing this.
they do have a lot of nerve.
in the gym especially, but it's men that don't like just tell them the reality to stop, because it's crazy. Like your asshole is out,
yeah,
literally,
asshole.
and I'm like, I don't want that. It's not even that, like, I don't really want to see that. It's like it's
I don't want to
nasty.
think about asshole.
And you smell. I don't
Yeah.
want done with like you,
Look, if I go like this, you think about hand.
yeah.
If I go like this, you think about forehead, right?
You know what damaged me? It was the panties. It was the panties.
Oh,
up
yeah,
there.
yeah.
Apparently they were a thong and they were filled with.
Duty.
That's what I'm saying. But it's like apparently that's like common. Ladies, Nancy.
Well, I mean, it's right
Is
up
this
against
common?
your butthole. How are you? I know my butthole is a disaster.
Dog. If I had a thing in my butthole, it would be
all
on
the
it
time. Yeah, there's no way. There's just no way, dude. This is supposed to be about spooky stories. But dude, there is you want to talk about spooky story? I was walking by and I said, "Look at this Amazonian."
Okay.
And also like just dressed up You know, those like women, even if you're not in a thong because it's not Blizzard Beach, we went to Adventure Island to go to City Walk.
Okay.
Well, we didn't go to Adventure Island. I don't know what that.
Oh, and we didn't go to City Walk either. We just fucking.
No, we went to City Walk, but it seems like they're really close to each other.
I don't know. I don't know the layout.
There's
of
like
this
there's like a fucking tower. It says Adventure Island on it. I don't know. I thought. All right,
Okay,
so anyway, and still I notice, you know, sluts. They're all dressed in a way, and I go, look at this big Amazonian slut, right? And as I walk by, all of a sudden the big Amazonian slut. I mean, she's a great big lady.
How do you know she's a slut?
Oh, because she was dressed like a slut.
Okay.
Because they're all doing, like, you know what it is. They got slut stuff on.
Isn't it crazy?
It's like, why is that skirt so tiny?
This is what I told.
We're at a toddler's park.
I told my wife this too, and it's almost like what they're doing is they're trying to hijack your what they're trying to hijack your instincts. You know what I mean? Like when they do these things, even when they put on like regular make, like the blush and the red lips is to appear. as if they've
It
had-
looks like just post coitus.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
I'm like, why are you doing this? Just be regular.
Just be regular.
Just walk. Like, what are you doing here? You're
Yeah.
trying to go get some shrimp. Go get some shrimp.
Go get some scrimp.
Be normal, but they can't be normal.
No.
So, you know, it's just, I don't know. I was just thinking about it. I was like, this is why they've been restricted
Yeah.
for most of humanity.
And this is why you try to hire one. And she's like, I was talking to tarot cards at 3 a.m.
At 3:30 at 33 in the morning.
Demon in me. But we were walking by the Chocolate Emporium, which I was like, I should have never went to that Mexican place. I should have went to the Chocolate Emporium. Big fan of chocolate. But, and then, you know, so I go, wow, big Amazonian slut. All of a sudden she leans down because she's holding the hand of a toddler, little girl. She leans down and she goes, I can't hear what she's saying, right? But she's talking in there. And I'm like, that's a dude.
Is a guy.
And I only see, like, it's not like I've had enough. I'm just walking. And I go, big Amazonian slut. And then within a matter of seconds, I go, big Amazonian slut dude.
Wow. It's hell.
It is hell.
It's literally hell.
And then I go into the store and my son's like, I love this backpack.
$75.
$100.
Yeah, no, I can't do it. I can't.
I'll tell you what, though. One more thing, and then we'll move on. I got some old friends from back home, and I knew they would turn into Disney adults. And when we were in the store, I said, "Oh, look, they got a Harry Potter section." And you know, of course, we go over to the wands, and I'm looking at the wands, and I'm like, "There's no prices on these wands. They don't want to tell you how much these wands are."
$1,000 wands.
There's a $200 wand, and she goes, my wife goes, "Oh, I know that because so and so just bought themselves a $200 one." I go, "So and so is an adult woman.
Does it work?
It's an adult woman, right?" And then she goes, "Yeah, but so and so's husband bought themselves a lightsaber, a $700 lightsaber." I go, "So and so is an adult man." So altogether, they spent $900 on a Avada Kedavra and a lightsaber.
Man,
I go pay for a jujitsu class.
it's very sad. It's very sad. And you know what? What's even more sad is are they married?
Yeah.
All right. So what happened here? The discussion between them was one person said, "I want to buy this." The husband probably said, "I want to buy that," and she's like, "Oh, that's a lot of money for this." And he's like, "Well, then you could go ahead and buy that." And then,
Buy this stick. It's a fake stick.
And then they negotiated with themselves because you're spending all this money, I will spend money on this, and then there you go. The whole thing is disgusting.
It's embarrassing.
All right, back to Tyler.
Oh yeah, that's right. We never even began reading. Is it my turn? I'll read it.
No, it's my turn.
Okay, read it.
All right.
I like the music.
Yeah.
You guys
very
like the
Harry
music?
Potterish.
It
I
is
like
Harry
it.
Potterish.
Okay. I grew up in a very strict religious home. My parents were always praise and worship leaders at several churches we bounced around growing up. My dad grew up Jehovah's Witness. Mom grew up Mormon.
Oh my God.
Yeah, odd pairing, ending after I quit graphic design school in Seattle and moved. Odd pairing that ended after. I see. They got divorced.
Just say that.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah. My parents had very little, if any, understanding of the spiritual realm, and yet led worship music at least twice a week for 15 plus years.
Jeez.
Yeah, any discussion of spirits was always shut down with the attitude that blaming our bad behavior on demons is a cop-out.
You know, we're still going live.
What do you mean?
Like to all the other. It's almost in an hour. We gave these people a free hour.
Oh yeah, we gotta go.
We gotta go.
We gotta go, guys.
You listen to the spooky music.
All right. We're kicking them out.
Patreon.com/Nephilim Death Squad. You continue watching over there or else. or else you won't have the fun for the rest of the day.
Bye.
Bye, guys. We're getting there slowly. Is he doing?
Kicking him out.
Bye. Patreon.com/Nephilim Bye.
Bye.
Guys.
Look at the viewer count go
Just
down.
plummeting. 6 people watching on Patreon now. Is a decent amount over there.
Okay.
Okay, let's go. You ready?
I feel more comfortable now.
I'm better. This is better.
So yeah, they didn't saying that they didn't want to talk about the spiritual realm. And it's true. Like, yeah, the idea of like blaming everything on spirits is a cop out, I believe.
It's very much like everything is.
It is. But the thing is,
and when the black people go, everything is the white man.
But a lot of it is.
A lot of it is the white man.
Yeah. So it's like, I don't know. It's like, I guess finding the middle ground between what that is.
Where's the sweet spot between demons and white man?
Yeah. So he says that's true, but ignoring the spirit world entirely leaves us vulnerable and more easily led astray or spiritually oppressed. My dad was always suffered from some sort of bipolar manic depressive disorder that was never diagnosed until I was an adult. All the men on both my mom and my dad's side of the family have attempted. Jesus. My Freemason grandpa was successful.
Damn, grandpa himself? That's nuts, dude.
My parents fought constantly. Lots of yelling, screaming, crying, slamming doors, all sorts of violence. I ran away from home several times, but no one knew about any of this outside of my home, and my dad was seen as a pillar of the church, whichever one we were going to at the time. Man, that's like, it's crazy, because as we were doing the ministry in the church and the music, I had brought up to the pastor at the time about I was just telling him, like, it's really important, the music and like the different aspects of it, because I was trying to get it like perfect.
Right.
And the guy just did not seem to care. But I was like, no, I was like, this is like,
he's like, just play the music.
He's
Puerto
just
Rican.
fucking play. Yeah, he's like, just strum the guitar and get out of here. And I was just like, I think it's a little bit more. It's more than that, but a lot of people kind of just want to come and go and leave it there. And I don't know. I'm not like that, but here we go. I always had a suspicion that because my parents were leading a church in worship, that they had spiritual targets on their backs, but they had no idea. And their prayer lives, from my observation, always seemed superficial. I think my dad was only ever performing, and I can remember countless times sitting in church filled with rage as I watched him up on stage. I hated him.
Damn.
I hated them both.
Damn.
Yeah, so fake. Typical boomers, though. I've learned over the years, took me a long time to forgive them, but I did. After leaving art school, I no longer found enjoyment in creating art. I'd done a lot of graffiti, cartooning, some cityscapes, surreal scenes, and some portraits. I would often trance out when drawing or painting. Filled with emotion, I wouldn't let it motivate and inspire the visual. I would let it motivate and inspire the visual effects my pieces ended up with. I had a hard time visualizing what I wanted to make, but when I'd go into these trances, it didn't matter. The images I created were often dark themed, and I hated looking at them, so I'd throw them away mostly. I'm actually going to start doing some content where I know people have asked me to do this before, and I think I'm going to do it now, where I kind of like lead you through how I do this design. So not just a tutorial.
Okay.
But if I have the idea for something, not these, but new ones, I'm going to show you step by step of what I do, how long it takes. So maybe I'll be sitting here, I'll be drawing on this thing, and we'll have some way of it connected so you guys can see what I'm doing, and
That's
I'll
a pretty
explain
cool
step by
idea.
step. Yeah, and then we could bullshit and talk. I don't know if I'll do it live or if I'll just do a pre-tape, but if I did draw and I had no direction before, I wouldn't end up like as dark as Tyler is talking here, but there is that tendency of like, some people just like, they're like, oh, you just start drawing, and there's no such thing as a mistake because you can just continue and turn it and do whatever you want with it. And I don't like that. My cousin does that. The one that
Oh yeah, the one who made the card.
Yeah, the cards for us and all that. And he's really good at that, but his is like, it can be kind of like dark a little bit sometimes, but I like to have a complete direction. So when I'm drawing this is obviously, this idea came from, I don't even remember, but most of the
It's not dark.
It's not, I mean, the guy's kind of dark, but the idea is already thought out, and I'm thinking about what exactly I want this to look like, and then I execute. So I have the image in my head already, and I am just doing it. If that makes any sense?
Yeah.
I'm not.
It's like something to always go back to. Like you always know what to bring it back to. If it starts to go in one direction, you're like, that's not what I set out to draw.
Yeah, exactly.
Steer it right back.
It's this. This is what I wanted to do. And like before I even touch the paper.
Yeah, because if not, what are you doing?
It's
almost like
you can get like it's a time waste as well, because sometimes you'll just be going and then you'll do something completely different. But when you're drawing, it's like that lady that I met in
that's exactly where I was going.
Thomas.
Yep.
It's exactly like that, where like you're just blanking out and you're letting your hand. It's almost like a Ouija board.
Yeah, because if your hand's moving but your brain's not moving it, what are you
What's
doing?
controlling it?
Yeah. So
that's
interesting.
You can really find yourself in that unless you. I like we spoke about before, but it's the idea is like aim. So or the idea of sin.
Oh, missing the mark.
So what are you aiming at?
If you're not aiming at it, then you're definitely missing it.
Well, this is not like, I'm not saying this is like God. Like I'm not aiming at God with this, but I have a clear aim of what I'm doing, and then at the end of it, when it's all said and done, that's what I want it to look like. If you're just going blind, then you're talking about like, well, what entities that? That's why I put that book there. That's the Amazing Journey into the Psychotic Mind. No, it's right there, the blue one. You can't see it. The audience can see it. That's Jerry Marzinski's book. Yep, there it is. And so we're talking about entities guiding you, doing whatever. I think that's a real thing. So
I think the analogy of the Ouija board is good, because it's like if you're not moving the planchette to spell something out, but it is moving.
But then that leads you to the question of like, so if you look at some of my cousin's work, I wish I had it. He had like this other one that I think I have it upstairs, but it's like it's weird. It's wild. Actually, that's some of my cousin's work there. A different one, that circle. You see that?
Yeah. I know what you mean. Yeah. I can't see it, but I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah. It's like they kind of just let their hand go.
Yeah.
And then they figure this thing out as they're going.
There's a word for that. Like there's that's like a form of drawing, but you're channeling something. Like you'll see them do it with their eyes closed.
Yeah.
Like that kind of.
Often listening to music, specific types of playlists that set moods and stuff like that, and they're doing it this way. And I never did it that way, but in a way, my creativity suffered because of it. Because these guys will draw from their.
Well, creativity is a fascinating word to use for it.
Is it creativity? Because I'm like,
exactly.
I don't know, but you'll see. Obviously, like my style is going to be. I don't know. I feel like my style of drawing is very not plain or simple, but kind of like it's honest. I'm being honest with what I'm showing to you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The word is obvious, I guess, what I'm saying.
Spiritualists are surrealists, automatism, automatic drawing. Automatic drawing. That's the word that I was looking for, I think. Or I'll say it is. That's interesting.
But, I mean...
In automatic drawing, the artist attempts to suppress conscious control, which is exactly what you're not doing. You have a conscious idea of where you want to bring this, and allows their hand to move freely across the paper, seemingly guided by an external entity or spirit, or their own unconscious mind. Interesting.
My cousin that did that one, that circle, that's his brand. I forget the name of it.
Right.
But he does these big canvases that are filled end to end.
And fucking Nancy said it. Automatic writing that.
Yeah.
There she goes. Good job, Nancy.
His thing, I don't know if I could even find it. It wouldn't be able to find it because I don't have a keyboard. But you can actually take the canvas that he has and turn it any way, and it makes sense. Because he's like, it's like written and things like that is like just filled the page, even on the ends, because it's a canvas that sticks out by like 2 inches or so. Yeah. So it's like as you turn it, it just still looks like the same. You can hang it any which way.
That's crazy.
Yeah, because
how do you can't. It feels like you can't set out to do that on purpose.
No, I've seen him do it. This is the cousin that like looks like me, so I've hung out with him hours and hours as he's done this, and I've watched him do it. And he's just kind of like just flowing through this thing with no clear direction.
Yeah.
And I am the complete opposite. Like mine is like very clear direction. What am I drawing? What is the idea? And if I deviate from it, I get uncomfortable.
That's interesting.
So, but like obviously, so my creativity is really suffering from it. If it is creativity,
Is it suffering from it though? I mean, if it's accomplishing what you want, what you set out to accomplish,
like this thing, he's not going to create anything like this. This is a very structured, organized design.
Yeah.
There is no room for, making up around it. This is the same thing as well. Very structured, very organized.
I love this one too. I like the blue you chose for it. It's a good blue.
Yeah, I chose it to match my shoes, bro, but, the Olympic Jordans. But I'm just saying, it's like, so the idea that Tyler is talking about here, I don't even know if I'd say it's a bad thing, because like the artwork that you get from this is wonderful.
Right.
And it's something that I am jealous of in a way, because it's like, maybe I can do it, but I feel like that bone in my body is now dead.
But you want it to be not them.
What do you mean?
You want it to be spirits.
Oh,
you know how much better it would feel if it was like, oh, the reason I can't do that is because it's spirits, dog. You're channeling.
Maybe they are.
Maybe they are. Yeah.
Like, where is in the? There's room in the conversation to be like, well, where did that come in your brain? Like, how did you get
like
that in your?
I bet you'd be like, never did.
It never. Yeah, I mean, it's. Let me see if I can pull up some.
Ban the Ouija board.
Ban the Ouija. Honestly, dude.
Ban the Ouija board.
Go ahead and read that. I'm gonna see if I can pull up some of my cousin's artwork so you can see.
Figure out how to navigate a Chrome or an Apple book. Or no, wait. Okay, here we go. What was it? It was Tyler. Okay. So it took him a long time. He to forgive his parents. Hard time visualizing what I wanted to make. Oh, all right. Here we go. Boom, boom, boom. I actually don't remember where the hell you were.
Yeah, but when I'd go into these trances, it didn't matter. The images I created were often dark.
Okay.
And I hated looking at them, so I throw them away mostly.
That's interesting. You'd actually throw them away.
Honestly, that's what sometimes I would do that. I remember like doing stuff and like, don't like this. Throw it away. Did my mom ever show you that picture that I drew apparently of myself? It's the famous of Jesus like holding the sinner.
I don't think yeah.
That was like before I look like this now, but I drew myself looking like this.
That's interesting. Yeah.
Yeah. And
I didn't even make that correlation because I didn't know what you looked like when you drew it.
Yeah, like I was like a little fat kid.
Fat.
But I think that's an example of one of those things where it's like, how could you draw that?
Yeah.
And not, I don't know.
By the way, when I was waiting to go down the water slide, I had a moment where I was like really fed up with the thongs, and then I saw a woman with just straight up her out.
What?
Yeah. And I was like, my reaction when I saw that was like, I was filled with anger because there's so many children around.
Yeah.
And I'm talking nipples and everything.
And nobody said anything.
Well, I realized that it was actually a fat young man. And they came and they swooped outward. They had like a
nice shape to it,
like a swoop, yeah, and a set of perkies on them. And I felt horrible because I could see him then trying to like hide them with the inner tube.
What did you like poked at him or something?
No, but I just like did one of these where like I went, and I was so mad. I'm like, shit's around here
hard right now,
and you're got me rock hard. and it was just some poor fat kid with these crazy swoopy titties. Huge bummer. Okay, so he says, not sure if I was channeling exactly or not, but I was pretty talented, and any attempt to draw or paint is now laughably bad. Oh, that sucks. Like a 6-year-old trying to draw. Yeah, that's kind of how it is for me if I try to draw. I used to draw really well, and then I just lost all that ability.
That's what I mean. This is drawing. What I'm showing to you. What I do is not. I don't consider it drawing, but this is my cousin. So let me see if I can make this bigger for you. If you look at like what it is, it's just like chaos.
Yeah.
But when you kind of go up close to it, it says like 15 different things in there.
That's interesting.
It's very strange, and he doesn't really set out with necessarily a goal.
It's a little schizo.
It's real schizo. But he's not a conspiracy guy.
Did we share that? Did they see that? They didn't see that.
I think they saw some of it.
Did they see some of it?
Yeah.
I don't know if they saw any of it.
That's fine. That's fine.
Never mind. Probably was black. Oh no, I thought they were talking about the screen. They're just talking about people. Okay. So now any attempt to draw is laughably bad, like a 6-year-old trying to draw. I haven't bothered to draw or paint anything in years now except houses. I've been a painter since '04. I saw that my motivation to create was grown out of a need to express myself. Oh, it's spooky. Is that coming through? Okay, yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Coming through. I got confused there. I saw my motivation to create was grown out of a need to express myself. Since I don't do that vocally, or didn't do that vocally growing up, it was my therapy. I also gained a lot of self-worth from others, at praise of my artwork. Okay. In college, I was introduced to Ed Barnay's propaganda, and took psychology of advertising classes in art school that taught us how to appeal to different emotions in our art in order to manipulate people into buying stuff. Interesting. Boom. Learning about that and recognizing my previous need for approval, doing art began to feel disgusting for me. Like it was dangerous and sinful for me specifically.
Yep. I feel the same way a little bit.
I always knew God was real, but I felt abandoned, unimportant, like I was a mistake or doomed / cursed to die apart from God. Maybe I was irredeemable, destined for hell. I became deeply depressed and suicidal from a young age and stayed that way. In '05, I married my wife. Neither of us were in good places in our lives when we met, and the first few years of our relationship was rocky to say the least. But I had this overwhelming peace about all of it and felt like we were meant to be together, and so we pushed on, learning what love really is. Oh, it's adorable. My love for her is what brought me to real relationship with God. She already had a son who I adopted and got to present the engagement ring to his mom when I proposed to her. She was raised Catholic. Boo. Oh, he didn't say that. And just like her mom, struggled with crippling anxiety, but with a steady supply of Xanax, Vicodin, and alcohol. Jeez. She was able to numb all that for a few years into our marriage. Oh my God. I thought, I can fix her though. I needed quite a lot of fixing myself. It's strange how selflessly focusing on others and being helpful can bring insight and healing of our own crap. I knew I couldn't help much without God, so I began diving into scripture. So much scripture about fear. I began listening to pastors' sermons online, Bible researchers, apologists, sought out Christian psychologists, and even some secular ones too. I'm so glad that I never went into any kind of therapy or anything like that. Like I had it when I was a kid, and I felt like it was not helpful at all. And then as I got older, I maintained that. And then for a brief moment, like 4 years ago, 4 years ago, when we first came to Florida, just because of the stress of everything, I was like, look, maybe if my wife said we should go to therapy, I would consider it. She actually didn't. I brought it up to her once and she was like, no, I don't want to do that. But I was just saying, like, if that's what, the family needs, because I bought them from here to Vegas to back to New Jersey to Florida, like this is all tumultuous. Right. So I was thinking that maybe, but I'm glad that I never did, because shortly after that, I started hearing all these horror stories and of psychologists just recommending the world's worst, especially relationship therapists. Is that what it's called?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Those guys, just seems like they just try to force their divorce.
Dude, it's crazy. Like the amount of times I've heard stories of like, there's a better word for it. I forget what it is. I don't know if anybody says it, but relationship therapy or marriage counseling. There we go. Marriage counseling ending in divorce.
Yep.
Like they'll pick one side or the other. And then I've even heard the occasional horror story of a dude getting coached out of his marriage and then getting into a relationship with the therapist.
Yeah.
That coached him out of the marriage.
Yeah. It's very
beautiful
mother.
Oh my God.
Speaking of that, so one of the, I told you about my wife's stepbrother and all that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like every week or so.
Is the guy with the super cool kid? Yeah.
Every week or so. I mean, again, like another picture of his kid, and I'm just like, man, like they're honestly, they called CPS on you for tweets. You wouldn't even be able to call CPS on this person, but it's at that point where I'm like how are people allowing?
Have you talked
this?
about it on the show?
I don't remember. I don't know. This is just somebody that I've had like I've had words with. I've had a lot of disagreements, and they've been ideological disagreements that I've had.
Yeah,
with
of
these
course,
people.
of course.
And it's like, well, you wonder why, and then you see where it ends up, and it ends up logically right where it's at every single time.
Yeah.
And I was able to, not luckily, but like at the time, you know, they're talking like 2014, even before Trump, I would like kind of red pill my wife on like, I was like, this is why they're going the wrong way. And this is a kind of why like we don't mesh. Like I don't mesh with these people. And it's like when you're younger, you don't understand why you don't mesh with somebody.
Yeah.
Right. It's like, you're like, where do I belong? Where I belong? This kind of thing. And you can't figure it out. But like now, like with the, you know, I guess the luxury of looking back with time, I'm like, yeah, that's why I didn't fit in there.
Yeah.
That's
Because you were the type of person that would, you know, if you had the resources, you'd trans your kid.
Me?
No, I'm saying like,
her. Yeah, them.
that's what you can't detect when you're young.
It's
Because
crazy.
life hasn't stacked itself in such a way that all of those major decisions would have manifested yet.
There is a certain set of behaviors that I'm learning, that I've learned already now, that when you use those set of behaviors, if you extrapolate that down to 10 years,
Yeah.
it's like this is where you end up mathematically. Crazy.
Yes.
And
yes.
this is where they're at now. It's very sad because like we talked to the grandmother, and you know, they're like, well, how do you feel about that? And they're also kind of like, they're liberal, but they're like, oh, you know, we don't like it, but we just don't say anything.
Well, that's what happens when you're liberal and you go, I'm just not that liberal. It's like, okay. But then you're going to attract people into your life that are that liberal. And then once those people become, you know, yoked up with you and they start having kids, and then all of a sudden you look down the line and it's like, I'm liberal, but not that liberal. But there goes my grandson and his.
It's exactly that. It's like, even with one of our friends, me and you met my friend Patrick. He came to Bohemian Grove.
Yeah,
he was at the house. One of our friends, he came to my wedding, and now he's like married to a dude, and now they've adopted a kid. They're gonna adopt the second one, and it's like very
Only boys. What? Why does that keep happening?
I don't talk to him anymore. But it's like it's just these set of behaviors that.
Yep.
They end up this way. So it's like once you see these red flags, it was like, what is the correct thing to do?
Yeah.
I guess just.
I was having like a little bit of a joking conversation with my wife about that today, because we're in the pool at the hotel, and my son goes, "What's that thing over there?" My wife goes, "That's a no. It was a chair for handicapped kids to get into the pool."
Oh yeah.
And my son goes, "I think every pool should have that." And I go like, "Oh, he's just a kid."
Why?
Yeah. And then my wife goes like, yeah, I think so. And I'm like, well, if every pool has that, then number one, every pool has to pay for the installation of this thing for a demographic that's probably never going to come to their pool. And then also there's probably like a whole new set of insurances that they have to pay for annually so that they can have that thing set up there and all this other. And she's like, what does that matter? It's just like, you know, just so that they can have a good time. And I'm like, well, look, it's like inclusivity, right? And she's like, yeah, you're just trying to include them. I'm like, okay, so that's your idea of inclusivity. But what about the morbidly fat bitches that want to get on a plane and thinks that the chairs are too narrow?
Women and children left to their own devices
Exactly.
are going to use Grok as a Ouija board at 3 a.m.
This is what I'm trying to say. This is what I'm trying to say. And she's like, I don't understand what the seats on a plane and fat people complaining about them have to do with this seat for handicapped people. And I'm like, this is why you're not allowed to vote.
There are a set of circumstances extrapolated to its logical conclusion that get you here. And it's the crazy thing is like, I say this all the time, when your wife is over too. And when any woman is over, I like to say these things and watch them go, I don't like that. And I'm like, I don't give a because I know you don't like it, but I'm like, I'm going to keep saying it because this is honestly, I don't like living in it.
Well, and now that you've been given, you know, the unfortunate right of being able to vote, you need to hear these things. You need to hear these things.
Someone's got to say it.
Somebody's got to say it.
Yeah. I don't know. Okay, whatever. I couldn't help much without God.
Wait, did you find it? It's right here.
There we go. The more I learned, so I could help my wife, the more understanding I gained from my own issues. Anxiety, rage, and depression are very closely linked. I'm convinced she stopped drinking, then stopped taking Vicodin, then stopped taking Xanax too. Glory to God. She started listening to me talk to her about God more, began reading the Bible, started healing from past traumas, and started praying. Real prayers, not memorized ones. Ones she learned growing up Catholic. God is good. After my grandpa
she got
died,
rid of the Catholic prayers. Base.
yeah, stop being Catholic. That's not. Emily's not here. It's fine.
No, she's not here anymore.
After my grandpa died on my mom's side, is when I learned that he was a 33rd degree Scottish Rite Freemason and ran a lodge in Arkansas. Damn.
This is the guy that. Wait.
This is the guy that bought us the ball gags.
We just got. She's on the clock,
Okay.
and she's messaging us right now.
What is she saying? Gotta go?
No. All the things that are important here that Nancy should be tending to, and she's asked, why are you sitting like that, Raven?
Oh, yeah. No, they're saying my legs are too close together and yours are too far apart. But I feel like the average,
Well, you have to balance the thing on your.
I've got to balance it.
And-
yeah,
and
but
this
you've
is-
got it on one leg,
well,
which is
also,
cool.
if I do this, you see the dynamic is weird,
It's very gay.
right? And because now I'm facing. We gotta
Yeah.
move the seat a little bit next time. But
I told him I'm gonna buy a table that comes across so we could like put it just at least.
but also
put
this
it
is
on.
this is comfy cozy too.
That is true.
This is very nice. Like I'm very cozy here. So hey Nancy, why aren't you performing labor for us?
Nancy, why don't you ask the Ouija board why you
Yeah, why don't you go and consult the tarot cards? Which tarot card sits like this, Nancy? Don't find out.
Okay.
Why am I sitting like this?
So having just watched Nicolas Cage movie National Treasure, I began researching secret societies, the occult, pagan history, government, corruption, and all subjects we conspiracy theorists like to delve into. I gained a lot of head knowledge about the spirit world, about God. I would debate atheists online.
Scott said I'm fat.
Scott said that?
Yeah.
That's not nice, Scott.
Am I fat?
I don't think so. I think you're a normal looking dude. The camera puts on a couple of pounds.
You think I'm fat, Scott?
Scott, answer us.
What does he say? I can't see the camera. Said ball rat. The f is that?
I don't know what that means. Not very nice,
Said
Scott.
I'm fat.
Yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't listen to him. All right, so I delved so deep into conspiracy land for so long myself that my depression just got worse and worse. And though my wife was tired of hearing about all that stuff all the time, it became my one and only interest. Spent years of my free time in the garage, smoking a whole lot of weed.
You're fat, Scott.
Just learning. Addicted to that feeling when you get, when you find out something incredible. Yeah. Chasing the dragon. Every question I found an answer to raised 10 more questions, and I just couldn't stop. There's a fine line between defensively learning and the schemes of the enemy and having a fascination with evil. I became fascinated. That's something that I think we should, we could very easily fall into with this show.
No, I you know why? Because this show I used to be like that. And this show has caused that to taper off quite a bit.
Interesting.
I've now gotten to a place where I'm super comfy not knowing all the and it's very fun, and I want to remain in a place where it's fun and interesting.
Yeah.
And I know all I need to know, which is focusing on Jesus Christ and repenting of your sin and trying to develop a relationship with God is gonna get you everywhere you need to be. And anywhere beyond that, Raven is not fat. Thank you, Fat Raven. What the man? That's crazy.
Oh, that's your design, Scott. Scott told me we don't want a racial jungle.
There it is.
Yeah.
What the
Jesus Christ.
But yeah, I don't need that anymore. Before I realized that Jesus was the truth, I had this insatiable conspiracy hole. I needed my conspiracy hole filled.
Needed to be filled.
Needed it to be filled. And now I don't need that anymore. I don't need it anymore. And I feel like God does something every once in a while where he'll give me something fun to look at. Here, you conspiracy.
Here's a moon map.
Here's
Check
a
that
moon
out.
map, or here's like these telepathy tape kids, or have a chew on that for
Did
a
you
little
see? I know you didn't.
What?
We'll pull that up though, because I think this is actually pretty important. Well, let's put a pin in this, and then we've got to wrap in a couple of minutes. But something on my Twitter. Jesus, that's my cousin's Twitter. I'll pull this up
while. Are you
really.
just screen sharing this, all this
No,
personal
no.
stuff? Why is that your banner?
Why not? Hold on, that's not being screen shared. But let's share it now, so that
What?
way when we come to it,
Fat Raven.
Fat Raven, what did he say?
I don't know. These people
right.
upset me.
All right, so we're gonna screen share this. Hopefully they can see this.
Oh, let me look. I'll look and see if they can see this.
This is actually a little further down.
No, they can't see it.
They can't see it yet.
I can add it to stage right now.
Yeah, please do.
Adding it to stage. Now it's been added to the stage.
Okay, this is an interesting thing that came across my. So this person subscribed to me on Twitter, did paid to subscribe, so you get like a different notification. Otherwise, like there's people.
Yo, they won't approve me. I've been applied for it for a year and a half.
Takes forever. They approve me randomly, but this person did that. So it
Oh,
comes
I
up,
know her. She's cool. Sarah Van Hoof.
Van Hoff.
Van Hoof.
I don't know who she is.
She's cool. I mean, I don't know who she is either, but she's very nice.
Okay, yeah. So
Oh, she tagged me in some.
yeah. So she said I subscribe to this platform to say this to Top and Raven and Nephilim DS because you need to hear me. This is important.
Well,
what
let's
you're
not
doing
get
is
carried away, woman.
Yeah, she's like, listen to me. That's why I did it. She's like very aggressive.
Yeah.
I've got 13 followers. Now she's got 70. Good for you. I don't give a This isn't for clout. I'm here to say what no one wants to hear.
Uh-oh.
Please keep talking about the telepathy tapes.
Oh.
Not because it's telepathy, but because of what it really is. The injury, the healing, the spiritual war, the stuff nobody has the balls to say. Top, when you talked about your son, what you saw, how you got him out of the system, I cried because I've been through it too. Lost my daughter after she got one in her leg and they gave her one orally. So the one in my son's is the one that him up. It was a. So she continues. After that, she was never the same. She got sick, screamed uncontrollably. I called the nurse. That's normal, she said. And days later, she stopped in her sleep.
Man.
Yep. When I tried to talk about it, no one would listen. I told them everything. Every food she ate, every second of her day. They took note of it all except they refused to acknowledge it. Made me feel insane. Like there must be something wrong with me, with my DNA. Like everyone else can get it and be healthy, but my baby couldn't. And somehow it's my fault. Like my body made her fragile, like I broke her.
Oh my God, I hate this.
Yeah, dude, I know this is crazy. But I didn't, they did, and no one will say it. But you did. You said it, and that means everything because nobody talks about this, not even the ones who should. But you said it out loud, and that's why I'm here. That's why I subscribe. Please don't stop. Don't water it down. Don't soften it. Don't worry about getting canceled. We hear you. You're saying the things that are saving people's sanity. So yeah, this is what she said. And
saving people's sanity, is that what you said?
I don't know if that's what I listen. If that's what we're doing, that's great. I think. I'm just saying what happened and the truth. And I responded to her too, because like when she said that, like the people were making her feel insane, they're trying to make her feel like it's her fault. But it's true. This is what they did. This is what they did to me. I mean, before we moved to New York, we brought my son to my childhood doctor, who was a very good doctor. Like I had like very bad earaches, and he was able to help me. Although at the time, he sort of helped me, but what really helped me was the chiropractor. My parents, he was just like, trying to go through. He was actually the dude that put those headphones on me with the beeps and all that stuff.
Yeah. The Gates program headphones.
Yeah, I mean, really thinking about it now, it's kind of crazy that it was that dude. But so we brought him to this guy before we moved to Florida, and we're like, maybe you could help us. He's having like behavioral issues because he can't communicate. It was like it was bad. Like the kid that you know now is nothing like that. He was just like nonverbal, screaming, angry.
By the way, sorry to interrupt, but that nonverbal little kid smoked the out of me in a child's game the other day, and I mean like I stood no chance.
Oh, what did he beat you at?
It was the one where you lay all the cards down and you try to flip them to find the matching colors and the matching cards, you know, but and dude, I'm telling you, like, it's embarrassing to say it, but like 10 out of 10 times how old is he? 5?
He beats you and then he talks shit.
He doesn't just talk. He's also like, look, this is where it was. If you
He's like, that's actually, it was right there.
Yeah.
Stupid. Yeah.
Like, I mean, I'm pretty good at those games and not.
So he's good now, but so we brought him to this doctor, and the doctor was just like, all the doctor wanted to talk about was how far behind he was, and what we could do to get him to schedule before we get to Florida. And we're like, you're not listening. We're not doing that. We just came here because he's having behavioral issues. Maybe there's something going on with him. And the guy was just like, no, it's fine. And Christina was like, you know, this is happening to him. This is happening to him too. There's just weird behavior. And he was like, we can't explain it. And he goes, this is what the doctor said. He was like, well, you know, maybe the genes that are in your son are bad because of the genes that are in his father. Basically, he told her like you chose poorly.
That's a crazy
thing to say. Anyway, probably 2 years ago, he died, and he wasn't really that old.
Yeah, so maybe he should have been some more.
I assume he already was. It's crazy, but this is what they do. This is what they do in this field, and it's like, you know, being in Florida has taken the edge off of being angry all the time about it, because I'm not constantly being pressured by the same forces as you are in New York or other places like that. So I've kind of like eased up off of it. But that the tweet that she sent me yesterday kind of reminded me of all that. And it's like, yeah, I'm not going to stop talking about it or saying it. We're going to still make our jokes, but that's the reality of the situation. That's why I do. That's why I speak into a microphone.
It's crazy because I've seen her a bunch, and she's like supported, you know, what do you do on Twitter to support? You like and you share and you drop some comments every once in a while. And she's been following me for a while. And so I see the same faces over and over again when they're liking posts, and I go like, oh, that's cool. Thank you. But you like never know what the backstory is at all.
Mm.
What it is at all. In fact, I made a tweet the other day where I said, you know, how did you find NDS? And it was like the way that blew up was crazy. It was like so many people, mostly shout out to Sam Tripoli. That's how most people found us. But still, it's like you never know which way somebody's like, oh, like Nancy's probably the only person I think that found us through absorbing specifically Dr. Marzinski.
Yeah, that's interesting. I read that.
And then she found us through there. So. You know, it's just wild because I didn't even know she tagged me in that. I gotta respond to that, but yeah, you just never know what somebody who's on Twitter, I guess, what this retarded show means to them, which sounds way too heavy to say, but you know,
exactly.
That's weird.
Anyway, one night,
Jesus Christ,
while trying to discuss spirituality / conspiracies with my wife, I looked up and saw this look on her face as she was looking at me in the strangest way, determined, eyes burning, jaw set, ready for battle. Totally out of character for her. She recognized the demon in me or on me. I recoiled, or rather, maybe the demon recoiled in anticipation. In the name of Jesus, get out, she thundered. I got the craziest, nastiest feeling in that moment, like I was feeling the emotions of the demon. It was like the demon was in love with my wife too. And it felt pain at being rejected. When the demon was leaving, it was like it was heartbroken, and my own facial expression reflected that. I shuddered, my neck twitched. I turned my head, and it left through my mouth in a yawning sort of way, though I was not tired in the slightest. Something definitely left me that night, and I felt an inner freedom to explore myself and learn to just be me that I'd never felt before. It took some getting used to for sure. Years later, while talking with my son who'd grown up by then, about the nature of God and frequencies, I felt a dark heaviness come over me all of the sudden. I actually wanted to talk to you about that. You say all of the sudden.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you do.
I don't say that.
You say it all. All right, we're going to have to pull that up. It's all of a sudden.
Yeah, I mean, I know that.
We'll talk about it later.
I don't say that.
I backed up and sat down.
Because I know that it's all of a sudden.
You say this sudden. The Holy Spirit Airlines is going to be a banger one.
Oh yeah, that was
More money, more problems. Okay.
Jesus, take the wheel.
My son said he saw what looked like vibrations in front of me that blurred how I looked to him, and instantly he went into warfare mode like my wife did years earlier. He walked over, put his hand on me, which felt like fire, and began praying boldly, saying, I rebuke you and cast you out in the name of Jesus. You can't have my dad. It left. I cried. He was stunned. Neither my wife or my son have ever done anything like that before, and I don't think since. I'm the one who spent years studying spiritual warfare, but I didn't recognize the demons influencing me. Truly.
That's how it goes. That's how it goes.
I mean, it's hard to see the things that are right in front of your face. I mean, as I'm looking, every time I look at David, we see the things that are right in front of my face.
Don't do that.
What? I'm just saying, no,
Yeah.
it's true.
Okay, can we finish this guy's story?
These days, I'm just trying to stay tuned into God's channels. Gratitude is my go-to channel when I feel a wicked influence trying to come against me. My greatest internal struggle these days is trying to find my purpose, my calling. I want God to use me, but I think I have missed the opportunities. Maybe squandered any gifts I might have had, so maybe I'm not all that useful to God anymore. Really unsure. I don't think that that's true.
No, yeah.
I don't think that it works like that. I think
Saul
sometimes
was a real.
who? Oh yeah. There's really no time limit on this either. It's sometimes maybe you've put things aside that were supposed to be, what you were supposed to do, and you didn't do it. Somebody else has picked that up, but I think that there's always something left for you. Not just left, but like something that you're gonna do.
You know, I was feeling that way when it came to the whole reach out to Clint thing.
Mm.
And I sort of chalked it up to this idea that the conversation that came of that impulse or that calling to go and like, you know, whatever, make peace with Clint, what came of it was maybe that was the point. This is like, I didn't go to his house, but like, you know, we went and spoke to Pastor Rick and all kinds of things came from that. And I was like, maybe that was the point.
Mm.
But I still wasn't sure. So I kind of, I felt the same way. And I was like, what if I was supposed to do some shit and I didn't do some shit? Is this like, I'm calling to God to keep me in alignment with his path and to, you know, use me as a servant. And then it's like, God's like, okay, here's a thing to go do. And I'm like, oh, I don't know, you know? So that felt kind of dumb and gay. So I was like, all right, I at least have to reach out. So I reached out. Nothing happened. I'm sure he read that and he was like,
I don't know.
I think so.
Yeah. Again, I don't think much about these people besides they should stop using the artwork that I've done for them.
Touche.
Anyway, so my greatest internal struggle these days is finding my purpose, my calling.
Please, yes. I was like, something's missing.
We'll see if people like this. But
yeah, do you guys like it? Well, ask the chat because we have a live chat. Do you guys like the music? Do you guys like when we do the music? Can they answer faster? All of a sudden, Raven denies ever saying all of the sudden. Raven's English teacher. What are you doing in here?
Wow, that's
Bitch.
is that Waynel Sexton? What are you
Waynel
doing in here?
Sexton, what are you doing in here?
All right, so here we go. I might have missed opportunities, maybe squandered any gifts I might have had. So maybe I'm not that useful. I still don't know. I still don't have a clue what I want to be when I grow up. One day, I'll keep praying God will show me. I'm very spiritually aware now and can recognize spiritual influence over people fairly easily. Recognize lies, false teachings, false doctrines. I wonder how you feel about us.
Right. Well, here he is. He's right now.
Yeah, I guess that's something. For now, I'm just enjoying living a peaceful, demon-free home, and I thank God every day for that. Aware American.
Oh, Aware American. I think I know Aware American.
Thank you, Tyler, man. That was great, and it was cool to see you too, man. Like you guys were out there doing the thing.
I can't believe you spent like $60 on ball gags though.
More. He bought the GIMP mask too.
Oh, the GIMP mask is probably.
I gave him a bunch of merch. I gave him as much merch as I could.
Scott says music adds a tumultuous layer.
Don't know what that means, Scott, but
It's
perfect.
turmoil. It's like an ambiance of turmoil.
An ambiance of turmoil.
I'm pretty sure ambiance is a real word. Don't.
Mommy's mad at Scott now. That's fine. But
No, well, you called me fat.
It's getting late, and I have to pick my wife up in 15 minutes.
You called her wipe, which is pretty funny.
I gotta wipe my. Do you want to go? Maybe we should ask it. We have.
Of course, they're gonna say yes.
Okay, but what are you gonna say?
I don't know.
Do you want to ask them?
I feel like I was off today because I took a nap, and then I came here because
it's a little different. It's IRL.
No, it was the nap. It was the nap that really screwed me over because we went to the hotel that we stayed at was not a great hotel, and you know how the hotels connect with doors like to the next room.
Yeah.
Well, the people that were like, it sounded like it was the walls were made of paper. They were just clapping cheeks. No. It was like a family of like 10 or something.
Oh yeah.
And so just little apes screaming, and I did not sleep worth it. And it turns out that was the poor section of it. That's what my wife told me. So she was like, we paid for the poors. So, but I don't know. Okay, so guys, what he wants to know is, we have lapel mics, or not even lapel mics. What are they called?
Yeah, they're lapel mics.
Okay, they're lapel mics.
Rode. They're like really
they're
good
nice
quality.
ones. Okay.
We've got a professional camera that can hook up to it. We have a town full of old people, which I don't even know the legality of doing this in this town.
We're gonna record them having sex.
Should we do it?
No, we're gonna go around. We're gonna go around and say, have you ever had a supernatural experience?
Yeah, we really need signs, but like,
well, why don't we get some signage? You know a sign guy. We got a lot of signs. We can get a nice sign.
The reason why I'm not gonna do a sign right now is
it draws too much attention.
Yeah,
we're supposed to draw attention to get them.
What I want to do is like, so maybe if whoever's going, I got to record or you got to record.
Yeah.
You approach the person and be like, hey, I'm doing a show.
You look close to death.
I'm doing a show about supernatural experiences. We have some giveaways for Van Man. We have some like free products and stuff. It was like, do you have any supernatural experiences? Do you have 5 minutes? If they say yes, cool. We start recording right there. Boom.
You know, what'd be funny too is we could even do Van Man commercials where we go, would you mind if we just catch like a few seconds of us giving you the product, and they go like, oh sure, and then we go, we're here with this person, and
we just brush their teeth.
And we just start rubbing ointment on their face and brushing their teeth with the powder. I think that would be good. Of course they're gonna like it. Do you guys think that we should go and interview old people who are close to death and who have had undoubtedly experiences of spookiness? IRL style.
This camera is quite fuzzy. There's no way.
Well, it looks fuzzy to me, but that's because it's on a projector.
Yeah, this is not a fuzzy
I'm looking
camera.
at it right now, and I don't look fat.
Does it look good though?
Yeah, it looks really great.
Okay, so shut these people. All right, you know what?
Do I look fat?
Maybe we'll do this. Maybe we won't. I need to figure out how to get my shoes in the a little bit better, because these are dope. Maybe I'll just hang them up here. Right there on David's.
I think I'm going to keep wearing pants, and then I'm going to pull the pants up real high. Look at these.
I'm going to keep showing off my calf muscle. All right, guys, this is enough is enough, guys. Thank you for coming out.
Guys, L's in the chat if I don't look fat. L's in the chat if I don't look fat, guys. L's in the chat if I don't look fat, guys.
Obey, submit, comply.
The greatest hypnotist on planet Earth is a oblong box in the corner of the room. It is constantly telling us what to believe is real.
You can persuade people that what they see with their eyes is what there is to see. You can't. Because they'll laugh in the face of an explanation that portrays the bigger picture of what's happening. And they have.